Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' a Country. Strap up because we're doing Tammy. It's been a while since I've done a Tammy Wynette song, and it's called the title is The Only Time I'm Really Me. I don't know what's going on, and this is requested by Diana Johnson. So Diana, shout out to you. Thank you for this request. I don't know why it's the only time I'm really me. I mean, this could be funny, but going into it, I don't think it's gonna be. The only time I'm really me is when I'm not with you. That's the feeling I get on this song, and I could be way off, of course. So let's see. Boop. Oh, it's got a church feel.
To my husband, I'm an ordinary wife. To my children, I'm the mother in their life. To the neighbors, I'm the girl next door who washes every day. And I'm their babysitter anytime they go away. To the party people, I don't fit their world. To my daddy, I'm still just his little girl. But when all lie down and close my eyes and sleep, this must be the only time I'm really me.
Interesting. This has a "Will the Circle Be Unbroken" cadence to it.
To my mother, I'm a worry all year through. To the landlord, I'm the girl whose rent is due.
Yeah.
To the doctor, I'm the one whose kids have colds and runny noses and calls him for appointments on the day he closes. To the banker, I'm someone who's overdrawn. To collectors, I'm the one who's never home. But when I lie down and close my eyes and sleep, this must be the only time I'm really me. I'm all of these each minute of my life. Yes, I'm just an ordinary wife.
Feels that way to.
And when I lie down and close my eyes and sleep, this must be the only time I'm really me. This must be the only time I'm really me.
Yeah, she's feeling underappreciated. And she might be right in that, but we all have a balance that we need to keep in life too, where almost everybody feels that way at times. Like, do you really see me as I am? Like the fuller picture of me? Because nothing, I've said this for a long time, nothing makes you feel so alone as being misunderstood. Like when somebody understands you, you feel validated. And she may be wrong in the way other people are looking at her. It just might be that life at certain times, like when I'm listening to the song and when she brought in her children, they view her just like as their mom. Well, one, that's not the worst thing. But two, it could just be that my thought about the kids was like, well, they might be teenagers. Because at a certain point, they're way more interested in going out and hanging with their friends than they are in being with you. And you feel forlorn, and you just feel like, and in my life coaching, and in other times, but I've spoken with people, and it's not an uncommon theme, especially for a mom, where the kids don't need you as much now. Like when they're in their upper teens and involved in their activities and going to their friends, and maybe they start driving, and then they're not around as much. And now you're in your 40s or so, and you're like, well, what does life have? What do I have? You know, if you were a stay-at-home mom, if you don't have a career and such. But obviously times are hard because it said like to the banker, I'm overdrawn. To, I don't know, like the collectors or somebody, I'm never home. So she's kind of hiding out from them. But when she lays down her head is the only time, and she's alone. That's the way she's putting it. When I'm alone, it's the only time I'm really me. And that's really sad. I mean, it bespeaks sadness in the songwriting process here. But sometimes there are times in life and I tell people this too, whether I'm just my friends or whether it's actually when I'm life coaching, it's okay to have a pity party once in a while. You know what? It's a normal emotion to have. It's a normal feeling at times when you're trying to process things. And sometimes those pity parties, they feel like crap. But then the next step within ourselves just is to move beyond it, and not as a matter of engineering it or denying it, but just live in that. It's like when somebody dies, a pet dies, you got to grieve, you got to cry. And then you sort of resurrect back to life and you move on, and then that pet is a memory. And in a sense, when these dynamics that drive us down to feeling bad, we find a way generally, and you got to fight sometimes to make that happen. You want it to happen at the appropriate time, that you start to come back to life or find ways to not look at it that way. Because sometimes we get these thoughts about the way others see us that are misrepresented. It's not true. But when a lot of different things happen at once, your kids aren't paying attention to you, say your husband's off at work, the bankers are badgering you for money, nothing, the neighbors just see you as a babysitter. In your mind, that's how you're seeing it. They may not be seeing you just as a babysitter. They may be seeing you as a lifesaver, as a beautiful friend, a beautiful neighbor. But if you're not getting that feedback on some level from others and you just feel kind of like abandoned, that's a crappy feeling. And then when you go to bed at night, you're just alone with your thoughts. That's when you're really you. But you want that interspersed or laced with some good things that happen. And they usually do. You know, it depends on what you're looking at. What is it? When you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. And so if you're predisposed to seeing things negatively or critically, then that's what you're going to see out there in the world. But there is beauty. There are things people may be saying. How well do you receive a compliment type of deal? You know, do you receive them and accept them as, well, that's really real. That person thinks I'm pretty good in this way. Diana, that was a heck of a song, though, because it obviously got me thinking. I mean, it's right in my wheelhouse. I can't not separate how I think in my other line of work, my life coaching, from how I look at these songs. And there are times when I'm talking with clients, so to speak, and I'm like, you know what? There's a particular song that would be really good for you to hear. And so it works, but it's a full dynamic. But, oh man, I'm going to rate this song. Tammy sang that really well. The number that popped into my head was a 9.2. So that's what I'm going with, Diana. The only time I'm really me. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, folks, hope you enjoyed that. That was a real, real deep song about woe is me kind of thing. So have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.